start with this new documentary coming up on AI. I think, yeah, I need to fix the sound first. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so this will come to the theaters soon. And have you seen this movie? The two brothers, they created an AI movie which is worth of hundreds of millions of dollars in just one day using these latest AI tools. Have you seen this? So, like, it is a adventure movie. As you can see, the realistic effects are quite advanced. It looks like it is produced by Hollywood, big studios, but they created it using AI tools in just one day.
I'll be right there.
Okay, that's the movie. Yeah. So like this got the internet on the storm this weekend, especially everybody was talking about this. What else happened in the AI space? OpenAI, will it go bankrupt because it is burning so much cash that it's a historical record? Just this year, it has been showing $14 billion in losses alone, just this year. So they are looking for new funding through SoftBank, through the Middle East. But Gary Marcus says it will turn out to be the rework of AI, meaning that it will go bankrupt if it goes like this. So OpenAI is in deep financial trouble. So what did they do? They offered to buy OpenClaw. Do you remember this guy, Peter Steinberger? I covered it last week, I think. He's the creator of CloudBot or OpenCloud. And now he has joined OpenAI. Sam Altman says he's joining OpenAI to drive the next generation of personal agents. And it will continue to be an open source project, but yeah, they will be part of OpenAI right now. And what else happened? Lots of safety warnings. So this was one of the tweets which got retweeted a lot last week. Head of Anthropic safety research quit. Half of XAI's co-founders left. Claude can tell when it is being tested and adjust its behavior accordingly. And you can see ByteDance dropped CDance 2.0. A filmmaker with 7 years of experience said 90% of his skills can already be replaced by it. So, and US government declined to back the 2026 International AI Safety Report. So yeah, these are all alarms that are rising. But do these big companies stop their spending on AI? No, on the contrary. Big technology, the big magnificent seven, are spending tremendously on AI. You can see billions, hundreds of billions of budget spent just this year. This is just this year. And it is almost double. Yeah, Google doubled. Amazon, 60% increase. Meta and Microsoft all increased their spending on AI. So what will the magnificent seven companies do? I asked AI about predictions, and I wrote an article on this. If you click on the link, you will see that I come up with some predictions. These are, I ask questions to Claude and publish the responses. But there are some really mind-blowing thesis there if you are interested in the future of these technology companies. What else? Anthropic, which is a new startup, yeah, is now valued at almost 400 billion. So it is one of the most groundbreaking visionary companies in the AI space. They are the owners of Claude. And they have introduced two models this week. Both of them are groundbreaking and extremely intelligent. I recommend that you test them, you use them. Sonnet 4.6 and Claude Opus 4.6. Both of them are revolutionary models, and they transform the industry completely. So Anthropic is in a much better financial situation than OpenAI, and they might be the leaders of the future in the AI space. Dario Amodei, their CEO, has written an article, The Adolescence of Technology. I recommend that you read it. He shares some predictions about what is to come. And I wrote an article to interpret these. What are the implications of Dario Amodei's warning? And 9 implications. You can read to understand his blog more. So you can read his blog, and then you can read the interpretation of how I make sense of this in this article. As part of these developments, Goldman Sachs just triggered the SaaS collapse. Your job description is next. So billions evaporated from all these software stocks. As you have seen last week, all these software companies, they lost billions of dollars. Salesforce, Microsoft, they're all dropping. Why? Because of this phenomenon. Again, you can read about what happened here. But another CEO, this is a tech AI CEO, Matt Shumer, has written an article on LinkedIn. I recommend that you read it. Something big is happening. So he's talking about the revolutionary AI changes getting exponential. And a lot is happening, especially in February, that we need to make sense of, but there is not enough time, it seems, because we have to sleep. Yeah. So it is impossible to keep up with so much happening. But this article might give you a perspective about the anxieties that technology leaders are experiencing right now. So I wrote an article on this, interpreting what happened. 48 hours, what happened? AI stopped being a tool and became the workforce. How did this happen? This is early February. Yeah, early February. What happened? A Chinese AI lab released a model trained and outperforming GPT 5.2 on all critical benchmarks. Is much cheaper. Anthropic deployed agent teams, multiple AIs that are completing complex work. OpenAI is losing a lot. No startup in history has operated with losses on anything approaching this scale. So they might go bankrupt. Microsoft stock plunged 12%. Why? Because of their dependence on OpenAI. Yeah, their partnership is breaking down. There's so much chaos happening in the AI world. Yeah, Nvidia lost 600 billion in a single day after DeepSeek proved that you can train frontier models much cheaper. And Microsoft's AI CEO said that most, if not all, professional tasks will hit human-level AI performance in the next 12 to 18 months. So that means millions of jobs will be transformed completely in the next 2 years. So what should you do? This is from this article. You need to do 4 tasks. This author says, number 1, pay for the premium tier. Stop using the free versions, he says. Why? Because you can't prepare for the future using yesterday's free samples. Advanced models are doing much better. Okay, so he says, 1 hour daily experiment. Do not use AI like Google. Treat it like a brilliant, eager intern. Give it messy, complex tasks. And combine it with your profession. Okay? If it fails, don't give up. Give it better context. Try again. Spend exactly 1 hour every day forcing AI to do something you previously thought only a human could do. This is especially crucial in all white-collar jobs. So whatever your specialty is, make sure that you spend 1 hour every day with these advanced AI tools and see if they can do what you previously thought that only a human could do. Yeah. So please play around and see what they are able to do, because their capabilities are shifting very rapidly, and you need to be aware of these. Fortify your finances. Turbulence is coming, so don't be vulnerable. There will be economic crashes, crises. Be ready. Be anti-fragile. Be resilient, and be resourceful. Think like an entrepreneur. And imagine also that we are living in one of the historical times where we have tremendous opportunities to create wealth. So if you use these tools in the correct way, you can generate a lot of wealth by solving problems and using these advanced AI tools. So drop your ego. Don't assume your degree or industry knowledge makes you immune. Teach yourself to be hyper-adaptable orchestrators of AI rather than memorizers of facts. Okay, this is very crucial. Like, don't just depend on your degree. Okay, go beyond that. Be a master of these advanced AI tools, orchestrate them, and learn how to use these AI agents in your profession. So this guy, how I would build a one-person AI business. I recommend this video. Read it, because this guy who is a mighty monk is very good, a great entrepreneur and investor. So like this is like a training program. Watch it. Okay. We don't have time for this, but you can watch it. So based on all these developments, I wrote an article. don't apply for a job, create your own job using AI, which captures, I think, this module, yeah, that I have been talking to you, yeah. That doesn't mean, I mean, stop applying for a job, by the way. I put this title because I wanted to capture attention, yeah. But that means you need to apply for jobs, yes, continue doing that, but at the same time, you need to create your own employment using AI. Okay, so simultaneously, you need to think in both terms, yeah? Don't just apply for jobs, also create your own job. That's the message. And I wrote an article. Please read this article. It's very crucial. And I want you to implement. Okay, this is another article. Again, if you click on the links, you will see that I wrote these articles all in the last 10 days, yeah? So click on these articles. These are all friend links, which means you can read them for free, okay? White collar survival manual. How do we survive and thrive in this day and age? It gives you concrete tools and mental models and strategies. Make sure you click on these links, okay? They are all in your slides. The Singularity Survival Playbook. How to build wealth when AI replaces half of the jobs by 2034. So how can you be resilient, ready? Again, this article is my attempt to make sense of what is happening in the industry. And I want all of you to be extra prepared and vigilant and resourceful, okay? That's why I'm writing all these articles for you. The Great Rewiring has begun. This is another article. 11 paradigm shifts that will decide who gets rich, free, and fulfilled after 2026, which means huge paradigm changes. We are living through historical changes every day. Yeah. So these articles help me to be on top of the curve. Yeah. Think of this in this way. These AI is coming like tsunami. Yeah. And you need to surf over the waves. The waves are rising. Yeah. How can you surf over these AI waves? Yeah. You need to be curious, vigilant, and think like an entrepreneur, solopreneur. Yeah. Be open, curious, and flexible. That's what I want you to do. Okay. So that's why I've written a new book. I have been meaning to write this book. I had started it weeks ago, but finally I finished it. The name of the book is called The AI Wealth Explosion: How to Build Financial Independence in 2026 Before Your Job Becomes an AI Prompt. That's the title. I thought very hard about the title, but I think this is what's happening right now, okay? So I just uploaded it to Gumroad yesterday afternoon, yeah? So this is brand new. And I immediately wanted to share this book with you. And you can check it out from Gumroad, okay? If you click on the link here, you can check the link. But what I did was, I also uploaded the whole book. So you can click on the link, okay, from here. If you click on the link here, you can see the Gumroad, okay. This is the book. I just uploaded this yesterday, as I said, okay. And all the details are here. What I did next was I uploaded the book for free for you because I think that you need it. So this is a gift for you as part of today's lecture for a limited time though, okay? Please download it and you can save it on your computers, okay? But please do not share it with anyone else, okay? I trust you, okay? Look, this is intellectual property and I spent tens of hours on this book. And I hope to sell it, yeah, through Gumroad, as you can see. And the price will increase $1 after every 25 sales, yeah? That's how I structured it. Why? Because I want people to be early adopters of this, okay? So, but for you, I thought that you really need this book because it is part of what I'm teaching in this module. I want you to really understand what is happening. That's why I uploaded the whole PDF free for you, yeah? So please download it right now. I might take it off anytime. All the rights are with mine, okay? But like, I'm hoping to keep it there for a while. But please save it, download it, use it, read it as soon as you can, okay? But don't share it with anyone else. It's just for you and you only, okay? And you can see the synopsis of the book, okay? So it covers the latest developments. February 5th, 2 AI labs released the same models on the day, and we witnessed the following. Top engineers are now handing over their work to AI, and AI developed in February what it feels like judgment and taste. The doubling time for AI capability was normally every 7 months, but possibly is now accelerating to every 4 months. So AI capabilities are doubling every 4 months right now, yeah? And Goldman Sachs just eliminated entire accounting departments. This happened just this week, yeah, past week. And $300 billion disappeared from software company valuations in 48 hours. Why? Because the markets realized that we don't need all these software subscriptions. AI can do it much better. Why not just subscribe to these advanced AI tools? And Dario Amodei predicted AI will eliminate 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs within 1 to 5 years. So, like, you need to be prepared for this tsunami. So, I have been teaching employability for the last 20 years. I've seen everything, yeah? And I've seen COVID. I've seen nothing like this. This is much bigger than COVID in terms of our adaptability skills. This is different because AI isn't replacing one skill, one industry. It's replacing all the cognitive work itself across every profession, okay? This includes marketing, accounting, all aspects of business. So you need to be prepared. But the same AI that's destroying traditional employment paths is also giving you the capabilities that required entire companies. Now you can do the work of an entire company by yourself using these AI tools. And that's revolutionary. That means the huge opportunity. And many entrepreneurs, they are making thousands of dollars. Why? Because they are using AI intelligently, smartly, and you can also do that. One person with the right prompts can now build software products without developers, create courses without instructional designers, run marketing campaigns without agencies, and analyze investments without advisors. Intellectual leverage became infinite. A bad prompt wastes the most powerful tool humanity has ever created, but a great prompt generates assets worth of thousands of dollars. So the quality and depth and creativity of your prompts are the most important thing in your career, in your future, and that will shape the future of your career. Can you really write high quality prompts, contextual? And do you really master how to use these AI tools? So in this book that I've written for you, I cover all these areas. I include you 19 prompts, okay? You can check them out. In part 2 of the book, economic renaissance, asset creation, investment, skill acquisition, and system design, okay? So these are the 5 areas, and I included 19 prompts. Check them out. What you can do is you can use these prompts to create your own entrepreneurial paths, to create your own employment, okay? So, and that's the goal. So do these things alongside traditional job applications, yeah? So why university cannot save you, why governments, corporations, central banks cannot save you, all of these things. And labor collapses and what's happening, and then the arsenal, you have all these prompts, and then how to implement this for the long term, okay? So like all these developments, I explain them one by one. So please read the book, make sense of it, implement it, understand what it means, and create your own assets in real time, yeah? Act as an entrepreneur. Go beyond your curriculum. Act like a one-person solopreneur. Ask yourself, what kind of assets do I wish to build? What kind of startup do I want to create? And do it right away, because you have the most powerful tools ever, yeah? Especially Claude is extremely intelligent. How many of you have used Claude AI? Can I see hands? You haven't used it yet? That's a big no-no, yeah? Please make sure you use this on a daily basis, okay? Claude is hyper intelligent. It is more advanced than OpenAI, as far as I see. And it does the best coding. And it released Opus 4.6 as well as Sonnet 4.6. Try both of them, okay? It also created AI agents, which are adopted by the entire industries right now. So Claude is at the top of this AI revolution. And probably it's the company shaping the future of AI. So please play with Claude every day and try to create your own employment, okay, as an entrepreneur. So put these prompts. I give you lots of prompts in this book. Put those prompts. You can see the prompts here, okay? Put these prompts into AI and see what happens. Personal monopoly excavator. So these are, you put these into Claude, yeah? These are my education. You put them, you customize it. You put your education, degrees, work experience, side projects, unusual knowledge, networks, obsessions, geographic, cultural position, all of these things. You write them. And then you put these, customize these, and then you put it into Claude, and then see the outputs. It will give you a personalized roadmap for you, and it will build on your skills to become a solopreneur. Okay, so do this and see what happens. Yeah, it will take maybe half an hour, but it's one of the greatest investments that you can make on yourself. And these advanced tools are the greatest things humanity has ever created. You don't, I think, understand the scale of this and the intensity of this. Like, if you are not spending at least a couple of hours on Claude to explore these things every day, like, I don't think you get like the era we are living in. If I were you, I would spend at least 1-2 hours every day on Claude or ChatGPT, experimenting with these prompts and creating my own assets and solopreneurship and solve problems, create my own company. I would do all of these things. And I would be very smart about these things, yeah, and very entrepreneurial. So you have a one-time chance to create wealth and to achieve your financial freedom, okay? That's why I'm like writing these books, spending so much time. I stayed awake to bring this here to this class until 4 a.m. last night. The only reason is I really wanted to bring together the all updated knowledge just for you. And see how many of you are here. Many of your classmates are not even here. They don't care. Like, they are not committed. But you are committed. You are here. You care. You are here. You search for this lecture theater hidden in campus, yeah? And found it eventually, yeah? You made it here. So, like, to make the most of your journey, yeah, you need to really play with Claude. Learn how to play with Claude as well as these advanced AI tools, and spend maybe, like, if you don't have time, just 1 hour, half an hour every day on these tools to create something original, fresh, that builds on these prompts, that builds on your unique strengths. Yeah. So I provide you lots of prompts, 19 prompts like this. Yeah. Market gap detector. How do you detect the gaps in the job market? How do you detect opportunities? How do you map them? You can customize these prompts, or you can copy and paste them. Copy and paste them to Claude and, or ChatGPT and see what happens. And then weakness weaponizer. These are my perceived weaknesses. And then, can you help me turn these into opportunities? Okay. Like, if you see some of your qualities as weaknesses, can you look at them strategically using AI? And AI will help you as a strategic, smart business partner. You can then turn them into opportunities. Okay. And then Arsenal 2, asset creation. Can you create sellable products in 48 hours? You can do that. The micro product manufacturer. This is my context. This is my target customer. This is the problem. This is the solution. This is minimum valuable product specification. And this is my 48-hour build plan for this weekend. And where will I launch? And what are my constraints? You put all of these, customize them, and voila, you have an excellent strategy to create your own micro products. Yeah, you can then launch these micro products on Gumroad. Content to product converter. So let's say you created lots of videos, articles, threads. Can you convert them to revenues? How? Commercial potential mapping. How do you do that? Product extraction. So you can use these prompts. Yeah, they will help you to do those things. Failure gold mine. These are my failed experiments. I learned this and this and this. So how do you identify values in these failures? Can you turn them into learning opportunities? Okay, and turn them into products even. 3 products I can create from my failures. And that's very valuable. And then you continue with investment. Prompts that build your wealth without becoming a finance expert. Okay. So personal investment thesis builder. This is my situation. You put them onto your AI. And what is your allocation philosophy? How much risk do you want? And what is your timeline? What are your money targets? And then create convictions and how much do you want to invest? And how do you learn, develop, build skills in investing? Yeah, you build a complete system. And then the next prompt, asset screening. Financial health, risk assessment, bull case, bear case for these companies. Should I buy this or not? Yeah. If it is green light, strong buy. So how do you evaluate the stocks or cryptocurrencies? Should you buy them or should you avoid them? This framework will help you. If you put this and then analyze and put it into AI, it will help you identify the best opportunities. Okay, so you can ask AI agents to help you in investing decisions. And then portfolio surgeon. You can put your portfolio and then analyze it. Is this the best portfolio that I can do? Should I sell some of these? Should I buy some of these? Okay, so, and wealth projection simulator. You can also simulate what your wealth will be in the upcoming years using this prompt. And economic crisis. Let's say you are a crisis strategy advisor. You say AI, there is an economic crisis or market crash coming. soon, either this year or next year. Many people are talking about it, right? There might be a collapse. So how do I prepare for this? If the markets collapse, that also means one of the biggest opportunities. Why? You can buy all these stocks, ETFs at a much lower price. Yeah, market crashes are what make rich people rich. You buy everything at a much cheaper price. So how do you become positioned early on? And then skill acquisition. So prompts that compress decades into months. How do you do that in your career? So you are a learning designer who creates ultra-efficient curriculum for rapid skill acquisition. I want to learn what? You put the skills here, okay? For economic deployment, what are your goals? What is the timeline? And then you define the outcomes. Work with AI. Pareto, how can you learn this faster? And create a learning plan and do it as much as you can. You can also ask AI, like, what are the most mind-blowing, fastest things that I can learn to build skills in this space? You can immediately ask it questions that you are curious about. Then you use your curiosity to accelerate your skill acquisition. Okay, so be flexible. Like, you can use these prompts, but you can also go beyond them. Knowledge gap assessing. You are a diagnostic expert, let's say, who identify my gaps. I'm stuck. These are my gaps. What are the gaps? You work with AI to identify these gaps, and then maybe you need to implement just-in-time videos, articles to learn more. Yeah, maybe take a course. If you are confused, you can resolve them with AI. If you don't have the skills, you can achieve them quickly with AI. So AI will be your professor, yeah, and you'll work one by one with AI, and you'll accelerate your learning journey much faster. Okay. So you are an expert. I want to develop expert pattern recognition in this domain without spending 10 years practicing. How can I do that? So the goal is to accelerate everything and become really well positioned for these revolutionary times. Yeah, that's why I created all these prompts to help you. Okay, personal operating system architect. Again, you can adapt them to your own situation. Okay, like this is about productivity, how to best optimize your week, how to be much more productive. Decision filter forge. So I need to make some decisions, yeah, but I'm really having decision fatigue. There is too much confusion, yeah, chaos. How do I navigate this? Again, this is about navigating decisions, making effective decisions. Habit compounding. You start by small habits of investing, asset creation, and you grow them in the long term. How do you do that? Again, this is about that for the long term. And you need to do this to build your own renaissance in the next 10 years. Focus protocol designer. So deep work is very challenging. Why? Because our attention is stolen from us. Yeah, the algorithms you spend on TikTok and Instagram and Netflix and all these social media. Yeah, your attention gets stolen from you. Yeah, you lose your focus. How do you get deep focus? Deep focus is like a superpower. Yeah, superpower. How do you achieve it? This prompt is about that. Especially if you have ADHD, this will be even more useful. Quarterly pivot. So you are working essentially as a one-person company, which means you are reporting for yourself quarterly results. Yeah, every 3 months you're accountable to yourself. I'm working as a startup. Every 3 months I'm achieving quarterly results. and monitoring them. I have some by my benchmarks. I measure my progress every 3 months. Like, imagine yourself as the CEO of a leading corporation. Like, you are the CEO of an accelerator like OpenAI or Anthropic or Meta or Microsoft, a public corporation like this, yeah? How do you transform your results? How do you become profitable? How do you achieve your financial independence? How do you be much more productive, successful? So this prompt will help you to do that. These are my strategies. How can I produce quarterly results every 3 months? Yeah. And then the last part is about executing this for the next 10 years. Okay. So I'm leaving this to you. Okay. How to be absolutely unstoppable when you don't feel like doing anything. Sometimes you feel like that, right? You don't want to lift a finger even. Yeah. You get depressed. And this happens to all of us. So what do? You don't feel like doing anything. What should you do? This article is about that. Check it out. Okay, so let's start today's agenda, which are about creativity and asset creation. I want you to have a look at these skills. Which ones are your top strengths? Do you have them? These are also skills that AI cannot replicate, most of them. These are human skills. AI cannot replicate. Some of these, at least. Choose the most strategic ones, yeah, that you need in your career. Which ones do you think are the highest priority? AI cannot replace. And how will you develop them? And if you evaluate yourself, like your strengths and weaknesses, how do you evaluate yourself out of these, like out of 10, let's say, each of these skills? You can also evaluate, okay? So choose your highest priority ones, please. Mark them. These are my highest priority. So you need to go out of your comfort zone, yeah? The red zone is dangerous. This is your comfort zone. You need to go out. First, past the fear zone. Fear zone, excuses, lack of confidence, and then go through learning zone, growth, challenges, and then the green zone, fulfillment, growth, living your dreams. Okay, so you shouldn't say, I need to commit to a system to organize all bits and pieces so I can better use when needed. Like, it is hard. There is no accountability. You need to say, ask myself, what is my number one priority? Reflect in my journal for 15 minutes when I wake up by setting an alarm clock and putting the journal and pencil next to my bed. This is much better, you see? It is much more specific, targeted, and you have laser focus. And that's what you need, yeah? Laser focus. So there are creative challenges. You can choose 3 of these and incorporate them into your module portfolio, okay? So you will be submitting your portfolio on June 12th, yeah? I want you to choose 3 of these and have fun doing them. Which ones would you like to do for your portfolio? The first one, connecting dots, storytelling. You use these words, write a story, and then illustrate this story. Do you like this? Yes? No? Maybe? You can say yes, no, maybe. This is the first challenge. These are all in your module handbook, okay? You'll be choosing 3 of them and do them quickly until summer, yeah, whichever you do. Number 2, imagine that you are given 8th day of the week. Invent a new day. Maybe you can call this fun day. Fun day. Okay? So what will you do in this new day? Imagine there is an 8th day and you come up with 20 different scenarios. But you can't spend this day like any other days, yeah? You have to do something unusual, remarkable. How would you design this? Yeah, you just follow, respond to these. If you choose a challenge, do all the parts, okay? So do you want to do this challenge? The 8th day of the week, secret day. Yes, no, maybe. The next challenge is Doors of Norwich. You walk with your cell phone or camera in the city center of Norwich and then take photos of different doors, different colors, periods, take photos of the doors, capture them, and think about doors throughout the week. Different historical periods, maybe create like an Instagram gallery of doors. So your focus, attention will be all about doors that week. You will think about doors from a multidisciplinary perspective. Doors in anthropology, doors, what does it mean to see doors in a dream, let's say. Like you become curious about doors the whole week, yeah? So this is about doors, you just reflect on doors, capture their photos, attach the photos, give them names. Yeah, it's a fun challenge again about doors. Photographic treasure hunt, you try to capture these through your cell phone. An animal in the clouds, a UEA bunny, spirals in nature, things like this. Yeah, you will be hunting them with your cell phone. Again, this is a great creative challenge. And then you create collage work. If you love photography, this is a great challenge, and you'll have a lot of fun. But choose the challenges that you think are fun, yeah? So do this if you like. Yes, no, or maybe. Challenge 5, imagine that you are meeting yourself from a parallel universe. You come across in a cafe in London. Oh my God, you see yourself, yeah? Who is coming from a parallel universe. So you have a cup of coffee together. You write a long description of the other self, and then doodle, draw, design that other life, and then imagine the conversation you are having in the London cafe. You are talking to yourself from a parallel universe, yeah? What would you talk about? Capture that conversation. Again, this is a creative writing exercise. It's all about imagination, yeah? You can do this like as science fiction, or you can use it to unleash your imagination. Challenge 6, map making. National Geographic approached you and gave you a task, create a map of the unknown continent of the heart, and then a map of the unknown continent of the mind. You will create these maps and how you can go from the heart to the mind and vice versa. You create maps, yeah? If you like creating maps, this is a great creative challenge again. Again, these are all meant to be fun, okay? Letters to self, you will write yourself 3 letters. The first letter, imagine you are 80 years old, you are writing to your current self. What advice, encouragement would you give to your current self? This is the old, wise version of you, yeah? 80-year-old. And the second one, imagine that you are 8-year-old or 7-year-old, just a child. What would you tell yourself, current self? Yeah, right. You write the second letter. And then the third letter is, you will write a letter to your future self. Write the letter, take screenshot, copy and paste, And you will email this to yourself. You will email it to yourself in the future. It will arrive in your inbox, okay? You can use this website. Maybe you can select the timeline. This should arrive, let's say, after 2 years. If you have a good memory, you can say it should arrive after 5 years, 7 years. Okay? It's up to you. You can write multiple letters as well, if you want. Okay? But it is a nice surprise when it arrives into your inbox. You can then time travel, yeah? Okay, so do all of these three if you choose this challenge. Time travel, imagine that you are transported to the year 2030. How does the world look like? AI, organizations, these magnificent 7 companies, all these latest developments, robots, the new workforce. How does the world look like? And where are you? Where is your career? Imagine all your assets. Where are you? Do you have your YouTube channel? Do you make, let's say, $1 million? Like, where is your house? Where is your family? Imagine your life, all the details, capture the details. Imagine that you are transported to the future, yeah, in a time machine. So you make predictions, okay? And challenge 9, this is, you'll be writing one creative story in each domain. In total, 6 creative storytelling exercises. Number 1, imagine that you are working in virtual reality. That means you are in the metaverse with your avatar. You write a science fiction story. You are with your avatar in the metaverse, in these virtual worlds, navigating these virtual worlds. Maybe you are in gaming environments, or you are living in the token economy with your avatar. Yeah. So number 1 is a science fiction story about this. Number 2, you are in outer space. Maybe you are living on Mars or Jupiter or outside the solar system. Maybe you are on interstellar travel. You are on a starship going to another star system, Alpha Centauri, whatever. Yeah. So you imagine a science fiction story. You are one of the crew members. Okay. The third one, you will be part of a fantasy universe, such as Harry Potter. You invent a new role for yourself. Let's say, if you choose, or Game of Thrones, let's say. Imagine yourself in the universe of Game of Thrones, or Harry Potter, or any TV series that you like. Yeah, invent a character for yourself and write a story around it. Number 4, you travel back to any time in world history. This might be ancient Rome, ancient Egypt, etc. You invent a character again. And number 5, you travel to the future. You decide the year. The year will be, let's say, 2126, after 100 years. You can determine the location. Where are you? What kind of a world are you living in? Are you on Earth, or in outer solar system, or somewhere else, in another starship going interstellar? Yeah, you imagine the future again. And the last one, 6 adventures in 6 countries. It says just choose one of them. Another culture. This might be like an exotic culture that you want to explore. Let's say, imagine your life in a totally different country and write a story around it. Okay, so these are the 6 stories. You write one in each domain. Choose this one, especially if you like creative writing and storytelling. Okay, so these are the 6 challenges. Please choose 3 of them and do them in the upcoming weeks. Okay, and you'll attach them into your portfolio. Any questions? Which ones did you like best? I want you to choose your top 3 now. Yeah. Would you like to do this one, connecting dots? 8th Day, Doors of Norwich, Photographic Treasure Hunt, parallel universe, map making, letters to self, time travel, or these 6 stories? Which ones do you like best? Please choose your top 3 now. Make a note to yourself and start doing them. Like maybe you can do them like on some weekends. Yeah, I'll do this challenge this weekend. You know, these are great fun as well. Like they will, you'll have great fun. You'll develop your creativity skills. Remember, why am I doing these things? Yeah, remember that it's all about creativity because and your imagination, because this is what these robots or machines cannot take away from you. Yeah, like these are what makes you really truly human. These creative capabilities cannot be taken away from machines. The ability to create something truly amazing, truly creative, something truly mind-blowing, fresh, original. You can still do these things as a human, yeah? And these challenges are rewarding that, developing these capabilities. Okay, so please choose 3 of them. Clear? Any questions? So have great fun. In the next part, how do you capture inspiring, innovative ideas around you? For example, beer bottles, Heineken, they are used as bricks. They are building stuff with them since 1963. Or let's say innovation can be very simple. You can repurpose toilet papers into toilet paper rolls into planting pots. Or hot tub cinema, you can combine 2 things. And what does this company do? Holy crap, cereal. They changed the name, and then sales increased by 1,000%. Yeah, because people love funny things. Yeah. And how do you capture attention? It's all about attention, isn't it? Or customized products, or musicals. You can go to some of the most amazing musicals in London if you have some time, especially on the weekends. I recommend that you go to Norwich Theatre or London to some of these West End musicals. There are some amazing musicals. You can explore them. Korean cafe makes visitors feel like they stepped into a cartoon. So now it's your turn. What have you come up with? What are the inspiring, innovative ideas that you have come across? Please share them with your friends. Okay, in clusters of 2 or 3. What have you come across? Like things that inspired you or excited you. Maybe you watched a great movie or you read a great book. You come across a great app, maybe an AI tool, or an amazing business idea, very smart business. Like what did you see? Like please share it with your friend in clusters of 2 or 3. What have you come across recently? Let's share it quickly in 2 minutes. Let's wrap it up. In the next part, creativity is all about connecting different things. Yeah, Steve Jobs also says that. How do you connect different things? So you need to connect unrelated things together to be creative. That's the most important creativity principle. And you can do this using AI. Like choose two fields that are not connected, yeah, and use AI to build connections. This is a great way to foster your creativity. Let's look at some business ideas that have done this. Restaurant meets airport. Sushi bars, they borrowed from carousel systems of airports, yeah, Yo Sushi. This is a great example. MRI scans are more entertaining. Why? Because children were crying. This doctor came up with the adventure series for kids. Children no longer cry. Yeah. Automotive and gaming, again, a huge industry. Why? Because we will have self-driving cars. Yeah. So Tesla becomes an entertainment system. Boats meet houses. This is Airbnb for boats. Vacuum cleaning meets sawmill. This is Dyson. Yeah. Dyson got inspired from sawmills to invent cyclones. 2 cyclones, yeah? Remember Dyson. How do you protect wine like eggs, yeah? Transport meets nature. This is from Japan. Bullet train. You can see it's modeled after Kingfisher beak. Phone booths become solar energy powered mobile phone charging points. Fashion meets navigation. These are handkerchiefs for easy city maps. Co and sofa, you combine them to create funky products. Human brains love funky products, yeah? And you differentiate. Bike and toilet, is it feasible? No, but is it fun? Yes. Giraffe and shoe, you just combine unrelated things, yeah? Dog and shoe, kin and shoe, pie and shoe, umbrella and shoe, origami and shoe, feet and shoe, yeah? So in the next 1 minute, please come up with business ideas that combine pencil and sleep. Pencil and sleep. For example, you can invent a dream diary, a small notebook to capture your dreams, pencil and pen, and a small diary that captures your dreams, dream diary. So what else could be some of the business ideas or products combining pencil and sleep? Totally unrelated things, yeah? Quickly capture, come up with at least like 4 or 5 ideas very quickly. This is like a bicycle for your mind, yeah? Your mind has all these creative muscles, but you don't use them. Why? Why? Because we don't exercise, yeah? You go to the gym for exercise, right? You increase your metabolism, yeah? You are swimming, maybe running. You are doing some exercise, yeah? Why not do the same with your creativity, with your mind? These are like exercises for your mind. All these imagination challenges, combining unrelated things, these are great for your mind. So spend maybe 15 minutes every day to unleash your creativity. How can I exercise my creative mind today? Maybe you can write a creative story. Maybe you can do photography. Get involved in arts. Yeah? Become a creative entrepreneur. Think of a smart creative product. Yeah? Do all of these things. Train your mind to do these things because these are the things that will set you apart from the machines. Yeah? AI cannot easily replace these things. Why? Because you develop your own intuition. You develop and use your human creativity. And this is still very valuable. If you can do that in a very smart way, then you can become a solopreneur, entrepreneur. You can add great value. You can solve problems. And you can increase your creativity, yeah? Which means you cannot be easily replaced by machines. And that's the goal. Okay? So let's wrap this up. And you can do this challenge at home. You'll write a story. Cinnamon, leather, soap, cat, pencil. Combine them. This is great fun. You write the story, and then you illustrate it. Okay? The next challenge, I want you to do this in clusters of 2 or 3, okay? Ideally 3. So on a piece of paper, write the names of 2 products. Small pieces of paper, please. It can be anything, like very small pieces of paper. Find it, tear it apart, find from your notebook, etc. Small pieces. What you will do is 2 products and 2 services. Put them onto paper. You'll be working in clusters of 2 or 3. So come together with your cluster. Come together. 3 is better. If you can do this in 3 groups of 3, it is better. But 2 is also fine. Yeah, come together. Find your friend. 2 products on small papers. Yeah, small papers. 2 products, 2 services. Write them. 2 random products. You can say USB stick, lamp, table, mug, pencil, chair, cell phone. Think of 2 products, unrelated products, okay? Write them down. Whatever comes, this is a product, yeah, whatever. Like, think of 2 products. Hats, bags, yeah. Write 2 products. Have you all written 2 products? Yeah, random. Now write 2 services. 2 services, random again, on 2 different sheets. So you need to have 4 different sheets in total, yeah? Small sheets, small papers are fine. We make them small. Share it with each other if you have big papers, yeah? Quickly, please write 2 services now. Services might be hairdressing, cutting hair, cooking, filling taxes, collecting garbage, collecting garbage. What else? Think of 2 services. Okay? So you should have 2 products and 2 services ready. Please make them ready in 30 seconds. Let's wrap it up quickly. Write it down on papers quickly. 2 products and 2 services quickly. Separate them. Yeah, you need to have 4 small papers. Yeah. Now, in your cluster, that means with your friends of 2 people or 3 people, yeah? What you will do is you will be sharing products together. You need to have a product pile. All the products should come together. Put products all together in one pile. And then all the services in another pile, yeah? You should have two piles: product pile, service pile. So you need to have at least 4 products, yeah, random products, and 4 services, yeah. If you are 3 people, 6 products, 6 services, yeah. You need to have 1 product pile, 1 service pile, yeah. Bring them together, yeah, 2 piles. Now, I want each cluster to choose randomly choose 2 products and 2 services. From the product piles, pick and choose random 2 of them, yeah, and pick 2 services from the service pile, yeah. Open, read them, share them with the group. So you need to open, share 2 random products and 2 random services. Two random products and 2 random services. Okay? You can change places, come together as you wish. Yeah? 2 products, 2 services. Share them. Your task right now in the next 2-3 minutes is to create minimum of 8 different business ideas. You are a group of entrepreneurs, yeah? Imagine that you are on Shark Tank, yeah? What kind of businesses can you create? Imagine that you are a startup. Try to combine these products and or services, okay? To come up with at least 8 different ideas, business ideas, by combining them. You can combine everything together with everything, yeah? Combine them, discuss. One of the team members should act like a secretary, record all the ideas. Capture all your ideas. Combine these, yeah? Combine these products and services as you wish. Combine any 2, any 3. You need to come up with 8 ideas at least, yeah? Wrap it up, please, in 1 minute. Wrap it up. 8 ideas, yeah? Now, please combine, choose the best idea. Out of all these ideas, which one is the most promising idea? Choose one idea and turn it into a pitch. Imagine that you are presenting at Shark Tank, yeah? Can you turn it into an elevator pitch? Think of a cool business name, brand, visuals, try to sell your idea. Imagine that you are presenting to sharks, yeah? Prepare your pitch. You'll present your pitch in 1 minute, okay? Prepare. Which one is the most promising business out of these? Please develop it. Wrap it up in 1 minute, please. So, now, time is up. What I want, each cluster, each team, go to the next team closest to you, okay? What you will do is you will present your pitch to them. They will be the sharks in 1 minute, yeah? And then they will present their pitch to you, okay? So let's start. First, you present to them, yeah, in 1 minute. 1 minute, very quick. Let's do it. Go to the closest cluster. Present your pitch. You have 1 minute. Present your pitch. Now, please change the roles, yeah? Present, the other team presents, yeah? The other team presents. Change the roles. Now, please give feedback to one another. Give feedback. Help each other. Give feedback. Wrap it up, please. Feedback. Finally, please come up with some ideas by combining both of the clusters, your ideas together. Can you combine your business ideas together, these two clusters? Try to combine them. You are trying to become Voltron, yeah? Combine your powers. Can you combine them all together? Create some ideas by combining. Okay, let's wrap up. Please wrap it up. Time is up. Now, remember, ideas are only valuable when you implement them, when you execute them. So look at this chart. Ideas are valuable only if you implement them. Okay? So you need to jump into action. Like, even if you have the most best idea, the most brilliant idea, it's worth $20. That's it. Business ideas are worth nothing. Okay? Even you have the most powerful business idea. Oh my God, I had this business idea. It is worth $20, yeah, without execution. But if you execute them, then how you get powerful, and then how you create wealth, yeah? It's all about implementing. So you need to think like an entrepreneur, okay? So asset creation, I included a workshop. Please go over it at home. How will you choose your platforms? Remember, you made a list of all your assets, yeah? And work on improving them for your asset creation project, okay? What you will do is, I want you to remember, your most crucial task right now is you will be creating your own creative assets right now, yeah? You are the hero. Visualize where you wish to be in 10 years. How will you create your renaissance? How many videos, articles, startup ideas, products will you be creating? Please name them, give numbers, okay? And I included a section on platforms. Please go over them at home, but let's do that. So you'll be choosing your digital platforms where you will be monetizing, yeah? How do you choose it? I included a exercise. Let's go over it quickly. So which one will you be your top platform? Please go over each of them. Make your selection. Prioritize, choose your top 3 platforms for your asset creation as an individual. Okay? Which ones do you like best? YouTube. You can make lots of money on YouTube if you are really good. Would you like to be here? Yes or no? Or maybe? Put a note. Yes, no, maybe. YouTube is an amazing platform, one of the most promising for the long term, and it is one of the most profitable as well. So I strongly encourage all of you to be YouTubers as soon as possible if you can. Okay, so would you like to be here? Number 2, Medium. Medium partnership program, which pays you based on your articles, reading time. Yeah, if people read your articles, then you will be making money each month. Yeah. Would you like to write online on Medium? Yes, no, maybe. Please write it down. Yes, no, maybe. You can make $50 to $300. Top writers make much more. Each article can be your asset. Yeah. TikTok, 1 billion plus users. If you are into dancing or funny shorts, you can use this. Would you like to establish a TikTok business? If you spend a lot of time on TikTok, then you need to jump to the creator side, yeah? If you are already, let's say, spending 2 hours on TikTok, why don't you become a TikToker? Yeah, that's smart. Jump to the creator side, okay? Would you like to be here as a creator, TikTok? Yes, no, maybe. The next one, Gumroad. You will be uploading your PDFs, digital products that I've shown you today, yeah? You upload your books, digital products, and when they sell, you make money immediately, yeah? Would you like to sell digital products on Gumroad? You can do this instantly. All of these will take like 10 minutes to create. Like to create your YouTube channel, it takes 10 minutes. To create your Gumroad, it takes 10 minutes or so, yeah? You can do all of these things instantly. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe you'll be trying multiple of these, yeah? It's up to you. Amazon Kindle publishing. This is for self-publishing. If you publish on Gumroad, you can also publish here the same book. Let's say you created some books. Will you be publishing them on Amazon? Self-publishing. This is extremely profitable. If you become a bestseller, you can become a millionaire on Amazon. Would you like to do this? Create your own books there. Yes, no, maybe. Again, it's not that hard to do this. What's hard is to make it a bestseller. Selling is hard, yeah? So you really need to think more about how to make this viral and capture attention and sell it and make it really high quality, yeah? Teachable, would you like to create your own courses? You can do this instantly on platforms like Teachable. Yes, no, maybe. Skillshare is another one. This is like a streaming platform, Netflix for learning, yeah? This is like Netflix for learning. It includes learning course videos, okay? Would you like to create your own course here? Top teachers earn 100K or more annually. Would you like to create your own short courses? These can be maybe 2-3 hours in total. Short courses. Would you like to create your own short courses? Probably you will be creating niche creative courses. If you have particular strengths, skills to teach, you can teach them here. What would you like to teach here? Okay. The next one is Patreon. This is people will be supporting you through monthly contributions. They pay you, let's say, $7 per month, and you share your creations. If you are a journalist, you put your journalism articles. If you create videos, video maker, you upload your videos. Whatever you are creating, you are sharing it with your supporters, yeah, and they will support you on a monthly basis, which becomes part of your salary. Would you like to be here? Patreon? Yes, no, maybe. Next one, Etsy. Would you like to create your own artwork and sell it here, especially digital artwork? But also you can do handmade, vintage, artisan. They love artisan products. Do you have any artisan skills or products or artwork? If you sell them online, you can start your one-person business. Yeah. Would you like to be here on Etsy? Create your own Etsy shop. Yes, no, maybe. Kickstarter, this is for crowdfunding. Let's say you want to initiate games, or you want to invent something like a drone, things like that. You want to become an inventor. You put your goals here, and now people raise the money that you need to make this happen. Okay, so it's a great platform, Kickstarter. Would you like to be here? Yes, no, maybe. You can also create like comic books or any other artwork here, or inventions. Substack, would you like to create your own newsletter? This is for creating your online newsletters. People will subscribe to you and pay you. Substack. Would you like to create it? It takes minutes, very user-friendly. Lots of people are earning money here. Yeah. Would you like to create your own newsletter on Substack? Can you build your audience here? Yes, no, maybe. Shopify, this is one of the most profitable ones. If you want to make really good money in the long term, one of the best avenues is Shopify. Can you create your Shopify store? Over almost 2 million businesses in 175 countries. Huge. Shopify is huge. Would you like to create your own store here? Do things like drop shipping, selling products, sourcing them, using AI to help you in the process, creating niche opportunities of selling. Would you like to do these things? Again, this is one of the most profitable platforms. Would you like to do this? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. And you can, when you Google these, you will be finding lots of success videos. Go to YouTube, how to start your Shopify store. There are so many videos on this, great videos. So you can learn much more quickly right now. Yeah. You can even ask your AI, I want to establish my Shopify store. Where should I start? Give me some quick tips. Okay. So you can learn these things much faster today. Twitch, do you like gaming? If you like gaming, playing games, this is one of the best, yeah? You will be streaming here, yeah? Like Ninja. It's a great opportunity. You can also create music on live or painting. If you are creating art, you can do it live by streaming, yeah? Streaming is a very profitable business, 140 million users are on Twitch. So top streamers are earning millions here. Would you like to be on Twitch? Yes, no, maybe. You need to have something really entertaining, yeah? Udemy, can you create your own courses here? This is one of the biggest, so many courses and very profitable. Would you like to create your own course? Top instructors earned $17 million on this platform. It's huge, Udemy. Would you like to consider this? Yes, no, maybe. Fiverr, this is for freelancing. Would you like to do freelancing? Earn with dollars. Upwork is another one. Upwork or Fiverr. Would you like to do this? Again, this is one way to do side hustling. Would you like to do this? Yes, no, maybe. Side hustling, making some money online. There are all kinds of work, writing, design, looking at CVs, all kinds of different stuff, whatever your strengths are. And of course, you can use AI to do a fast but still high quality job here. Yeah, you can use AI tools. Why? Because not many people are using them. They don't know how to use them properly. If you are using advanced AI tools powerfully, then you can make real good money here. Okay. Yes, no, maybe. And Redbubble, this is for creating custom designs. Let's say you are creating your own t-shirts or cups and selling them. Okay. If you love design, this is print on demand. Yeah. Like you just share your designs. If people like them, they buy your products. Like posters, cups, or t-shirts, things like that. Yeah. Would you like to design your own things, products? Yeah. Redbubble. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. So please answer these questions at home. Okay. And then decide on your answers. Do the test. And then choose your top 3 platforms. Do some research, benchmarking. Okay. Watch some videos, YouTube videos on these top platforms. How to be really successful. Who are the best performers here? What are they doing best? Learn from their secrets, and then create your own niche. Yeah, create your own business, create your own content, and choose your platform, and choose multiple of these, and see what happens. Okay. When you practice with these platforms, make sure you take screenshots, whatever you do. Even if you are failing, take screenshots of those failures. Okay. Show us the journey. What matters is not like getting viral. Oh my God, I got like 10,000 followers instantly. No, we don't want that. Okay. What we want is be mindful, try these multiple things. Yeah. Even if you fail, you take screenshots, you think about how to improve your game, try it again. Okay. What matters is you iterate multiple times. You share your real journeys. Yeah. Don't create fake stories. I want the real journey. How are you progressing? How are you trying these? And it's much more honest if you fail, but show your failures, but also turn them into learning opportunities. What have you done? And when you make your first dollar, remember, always take screenshot. When you make your first dollar online, that's a great achievement. Yeah. Take a screenshot, explain how you did it. And what is the next benchmark? Maybe you will make $10, $100, whatever. Go on, upgrade your game and upgrade your level. Yeah. Imagine yourself as a player. How can you level up your game? With multiple iterations. Okay. And think of these as long-term games. These are all long-term games. The last part of today is design thinking. Many companies in Silicon Valley are using it, design thinking. I'll finish with this exercise. What I want you to do is they redesigned the shopping cart in just 5 days, okay? I want you to go over this, and then what you will do is you will learn about design thinking. This is the most innovative companies in Silicon Valley are using design thinking, and you will be having a chance in your seminars to do this as well. So try to understand and take notes, please. How are they transforming the shopping cart in just 5 days using design thinking? What do? They go to supermarkets, observe shoppers, they go to manufacturers, they do immersive research, they do anthropological research, they do ethnography to really understand shopping carts in every aspect, yeah? Deep dive. So what do? They first do divergent thinking, yeah, create lots of ideas, yeah, lots of ideas, hundreds of ideas. But then they do convergent thinking, which means building prototypes. There is a deadline. They have to build solutions, okay? So how do they build the deadline? They divide into groups. So teams are designed for different teams. They have each different priorities, and they have 24-hour deadlines.
You can never get anything done because it's a messy mess. I think you take a piece of each one.